Good evening, Alex. My name is Dr. Bzukevich, and I just wanted to ask you what brought you in today.
Um, yeah, of course. So the reason why I came here is because I had a lot of thoughts going through my head to where it's like becoming a little bit overwhelming, and I think that speaking with you will really help me clear some things out and help me solidify some decisions that I kind of need to make. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
You feel that talking it out with somebody will help make your end goal clear in your mind?
Yeah, I just every time I try talking or trying to figure some stuff out, depending on the severity of the situation, sometimes sometimes it works, and sometimes it just goes all over, and I think of the worst outcomes. So I just need someone to help guide me, basically.
Tell me a little bit about what your goals are in the moment.
Yeah, of course. So right now I have a couple goals in life. Um, for instance, like I want to get my master's. I also would like to be in a relationship. And my final one, which is kind of a big deal, I'm thinking about moving to a different state.
Those are a lot of different priorities on your list. I can see that is difficult and clouding for you. Which one do you think is your top priority and why?
I think my top priority right now is my master's program, and the reason for that is because like I just started it, and I I have expectations for myself, and I want to achieve it. I love the program that I'm in. Like I really do love it, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm getting to know so many things, and it's just a wonderful experience. But the thing is that I'm a little scared because before I was in this program, I was in a different program, and I kind of failed miserably at it, or I just didn't like it. I really didn't. I tried my best, but I couldn't connect with it. So in the end, like I just withdrawed from the program, and then looked at this one, and although I do like it a lot, sometimes I get scared that I might fail. But that's why a neat reason why it's my top priority, because I started it and I don't want to give up on this one.
Fear of failure is a hard thing to overcome, but it sounds like you are facing it. What brought about your desire to try again?
I would say like my family, and because I didn't tell them I dropped out of school, but I don't want to be seen. I don't want to see myself as a dropout, even though I do have a bachelor degree. I don't want to give up on something that I want, because having that bachelor degree was for my family, because I was a first gen and I graduated, and everyone gave me the expectations to have a bachelor degree, so I did it for my family. But when I thought about getting a master's, the reason why I did it is not for them, but for me. Like I wanted to get my master's, and even though like not disappointing my family, being a dropout is one of them. I think another one would be just so that I myself can have that. Um, like this is something that I want, and I know that when I finally complete it, it's something that I've earned.
So pressure from your family is what was your biggest motivator in your undergraduate, and now you're trying to, although that's still maybe in the back of your mind, you're trying to make your motivation more personalized, more intrinsic, like it's coming from you.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like I really just wanted to be about me, and I don't like I want to do this not because my mom told me to, or because my it will help with my family. I want to do it because I want it. I want to be in this path, and I want to make these decisions, and it's my life, so I want to choose it the way I want. And so I feel like getting this degree will help me find my true path that I want to achieve.
What is it that maybe stopped your progress in the past towards your master's degree, and what strengths do you feel you have that you can combat what halted you before?
I think what halted me before was my motivation because usually in the beginning, well, first off, this program is that I'm in is only online, and usually I'm great at in person, but I've come to the realization that in person has a lot more work and a lot more commitment to where it's going to be difficult for me to do that. So instead, I want to just I feel like my like a strength that I would have is now like not I wouldn't consider maybe determination. Like I'm now more determined because like now it's like a second chance that I got accepted to this program, and I'm in a job that allows me that would help pay for my college. It really gives me a chance to work on the degree that I want to achieve. So I feel like that will help me like really excel in my program and like get the degree that I want.
You're feeling driven by this opportunity that you have and this ability to try again.
Yeah, it's like because like there are so many people in this world that have bachelor degrees and they're in insane amount of debt. Luckily for me, like I graduated like working multiple jobs to where I don't have debt at all. And having like the first time trying to get the program and trying to work, I really struggled and really wasn't going through, and so I decided to maybe it's best if I leave. And so this time I wanted to try again, and honestly, this really helped me out and solidified um, my results because it really helped me out and it really gave me that it was basically like the moment I got accepted, I was like, this is a second chance. The moment I got the my full-time job that helps pay for my college really gave me another second chance. So like it really solidified like, okay, like so many people in this world don't get this, and I received this, so it's time for me to not fail. And it helped me motivate myself to excel. And even if I procrastinate or get lazy, the back of my mind always tells me like, remember, like you have this opportunity, take it. And so it really helped me like solidify and like really try hard for this program.
What gets in the way when you say you procrastinate and get lazy, but you're also really trying to take charge of this ability that you have to try again? What gets in the way that makes you procrastinate or feel like you're being lazy?
I would say, well, right now, like a reason why I procrastinate or get lazy is due to like my emotions and stuff. Like for instance, well, there are like multiple things. For instance, like the like my job, I love my job. I really do. I enjoy it, and it really gives me the opportunity to pay for my school. However, I don't like my current living situation and where I'm currently located at, and because of that, it really makes me unmotivated. I try my best and try different locations and stuff, but no matter how hard I try, I feel like I'm in the same areas and the same emotions come back to me, resulting in me like focusing on something else rather than my program, if that makes sense.
During those times when you feel the most motivated towards your program and towards your degree plan, what emotions are you experiencing during those times of motivation?
I would say like drive, enthusiasm, eagerness, joy, curiosity, um, envy, uh, and a little bit of fear, but not in a way that I would consider like fear as in um, like I would say like a fear to where I'm afraid of failing, to where it actually motivates me to try harder. So um, that fear factor really tells me like the fact that I'm afraid of failing means that I actually care about this program, if that makes sense.
It almost lights a fire underneath your booty telling you that it's time to work hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you say that out of all the emotions, fear is the one that motivates you the most, or is there another one?
I would say fear is like the backbone of it, but I feel like the front of my emotions is probably either drive or curiosity. Like for instance, like I turned in an assignment yesterday, and it appears that in my assignment there was a typo because it was about a case file, and it was regarding a couple people, and I had to connect them. However, there was clearly a typo that occurred within the data, and the reason why I'm mentioning this is my curiosity is because although for instance, like the characters were Sam and Same, it was clearly to me a typo, but my curiosity led me to believe, like, what if it wasn't, what if instead of it being the same person, it was two people? And so, like, that curiosity really made me, instead of making one data, I made two different datas, one with them being the same and one being different. And I remember explaining my process and saying, like, the reasoning why I had my curiosity showed, even if it was a typo, the data that you collected is considered official, and as a result, I have to take in that information and can't make any assumptions. Even if I didn't, and if in the end I did make an assumption, I would need to, it could jeopardize the entire data, and the way I explained it was in a way very different from others, based on the other people's responses. And I did get a lot of replies saying, like, I never thought of it that way. So it was something that curiosity helped me continue my drive with the back end of fear, like, what if this was wrong? Or what if it's like this instead? Really helped. It's like it helped me unify myself to complete my program and whatever I'm tasked with.
You also mentioned earlier that one of the emotions associated with some of your drive is envy, and due to this individualistic and society that we live in, that we tend to want to be unique, I can also see how showcasing that you saw the data in a different way is a way to showcase your prowess in being detail oriented and showing it uniquely.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I do want to be unique and different in a way. Even though each person is unique in their own right, and being normal is itself unique, and being unique is what's normal. I just want to try to discover different types of patterns and different types of things, and look at a perspective through a different lens, or even like from a different angle than no one else has even considered, because looking at all possibilities in life and all possibilities within whatever you're focused on can really help you see like different outcomes and different ways of how to interpret stuff, and finding ways of what works and what doesn't.
So your ability to look at the data set or the problem in front of you for your homework in your master's program and be able to frame your mind in a different way, see it in a different way, brings out some of that curiosity in you and makes you work even harder on the assignment.
Yeah, that actually really, that is me.